So good day guys, welcome back. Those of you that are yet to subscribe, if you have not subscribed, make sure you please click on the subscribe button, like and share. So I want you guys to actually notice that there's a massive drop coming on Euro USD. Where are we going to have it this week? Are we going to have it next week? Are we going to have it in 3 weeks time? Well, we are going to analyze it and see what it's talking about, and we'll take a look at some of the news that was released, right? In order to be able to understand this moment itself, we are going to start from the higher time frame. Make sure you pay attention. We'll start from the monthly time frame downward to the 4 hour time frame. Now, when you take a look at this, your Euro USD, when you take a look at your full trend, you would want to know the full trend of such movements. And we can see that the full trend is actually a bearish move. I mean, we've been having this draw since 2005. Now, back that is it. Now, let's take a look at this movement that happened around 2020. The time of 2020, you can see that Euro USD has been dropping. One of the reasons why we were having this bearish move on Euro to USD was that there was kind of like the dollar was actually strong. There was kind of like a momentum on its bullish run, which was spiking up. DXY was going up, and any other currency we are trading to this USD tends to give us a bearish move. So basically, this dollar has been dropping, and it's actually got this movement, which is 10 on October 2022. We started having this bullish move. By the way, this bullish move, I want you guys to actually see it as a pullback, do not see it as an uptrend. Previously when we were analyzing it, we tend to see it as an uptrend move, right? But once you now take a look at the full picture, you see that this is just like a pullback, right? That a drop will be happening anytime. So we just don't really know. Either maybe it has even, who knows if it has started, who knows if this week that we are trying to predict for we would actually start getting it, or upper week or next 3 week. Anyway, price will have to play out for us to actually see it. So now take a look at this movement, right? Previously, take a look at this movement. Price was actually above this 10 period simple moving average. Price was trading above it, and we all know that once price is trading above a 10 period simple moving average, all what we should do is actually to look for an opportunity to go bullish, right? But we can see that is one of the reasons why we actually went bullish. But now this price has now dropped and it is now trading below the 10 period simple moving average. Now, as long as this price is trading below this 10 simple period moving up, we would want to consider to sell. So this is one of the reasons why we were selling on this Euro USD. Well, price started giving us a bullish move October, November, December, and now this January we've gotten a bearish move. And one of the reasons why we actually had that bearish move, is the news that just come out. I think the news that came out on Friday, which was yesterday, for the 6th, we saw some, the news was quite positive. Even the news that was released, on Tuesday, it was quite positive. So I mean, once these good news are coming out, well, we should expect more bullish move on the DXY, especially fundamentally. When you take a look at the news, you see that dollar will start gaining strength. So that is one of the reasons why I'm telling you guys that we should watch out for a bearish move soon. We just don't really know. Well, that let's just take a look at it technically. We see that this price is trading above the 10 period moving average. So technically, this is a bullish move until this price eventually drops and break below this 10 period moving average. This is one of the reasons why I'm saying it's either we break below this 10 period moving average this week or upper week or in 3 weeks time. Well, if this price can drop and it breaks below this 10 period moving average, then we can also, okay, the downtrend is now here, or the impulse move downward is now here. You can now say, okay, the correction is over and so whatever. But until that, we would now have to see this price trade below this 10 period simple moving average. Anyway, so Euro USD, right? You can see it is still above this 10 period moving average. So technically, we can still see it as a bullish move, right? So, well, we can see the news about unemployment being reduced and everything is coming out positive on the USD. So we expect more momentum move on this USD, right? So I will take a look at this movement like this. So let me start it from here. I will see this to be a drop, and I will take here to be a pullback, and I will consider this to be a drop, and I will take here to be a pullback. So I will take here to be a drop on this Euro USD, and I'm seeing here to be a pullback. I'll take this level to be a pullback. So if in case price, let me see if in case market want to go bullish to this level, that will be about 100 pips. So if in case market will give us a bullish move about 100 pips, right, then I believe if in case it will go bullish, if in case price will, we still want to go bullish a bit, then I will be watching out for a level of 1.08. Currently, Euro USD is trading at 1.06. So if in case this price we still want to go bullish, then let us sit, go to a level of 1.08, then I believe this Euro USD will actually drop. And by the way, it will look like something like a reverse, head and shoulder pattern. Take a look at that, trend. You can see this movement. You can take a look at here to be the shoulder. You can now take here to be the head. So let's expect kind of like another drop. So if in case that movement, so this is one of the reasons why I'm still saying maybe a drop will be made. So once this drop is being made, I believe a pullback will play out, which I strongly believe. Once there's a massive drop down, of course there will be a pullback. Then you can now continue going bearish on this Euro USD. But well, we will have to, once the price plays it out, we will see how the price will play out. We just don't want to really, try to speculate for the next 3 4 months. We just need to allow price to play out and we will trade along with it. So above all, Euro USD on the monthly time frame, we will be expecting a drop soon. When you go to your weekly time frame, you can see on the weekly time frame, this is still a bullish move, right? So I told you guys that soon we'll be having a drop, but on this weekly time frame, we are still on a bullish move. Like I said before, on our monthly time frame, before we consider this as a bearish move, before we can say, okay, this Euro USD is now on a bearish move, it must at least be trading below the 10 period moving average on the monthly time frame. And also it should be trading below the 10 period moving average on the weekly time frame. But we can see this movement, it is still trading above the 10 period simple moving average. So we will still consider this as a drop, as a bullish move. So I'll take a look at this to be an impulse move, a pullback here. I would consider this to be an impulse move, then a pullback on Euro to USD. Then I'll take a look at this to be an impulse move, then a pullback, right? So a pullback, and I'll take this to be an impulse move. Let's see if this will be considered a pullback, and maybe we will continue that bearish move. And if in case price does not, then we'll see one more movement upward. Like I said, if in case market will move, wow, you are going to actually see it get to a level of 1.08. You can go back to hear what I actually say. 1.08. If in case a bullish move would be made, then we should get it to a level of 1.08. Then price should now start falling. And if in case price starts falling this week, then fine. That is one of the reasons why I'm not really sure if a drop would be made, if we would start having that bearish move this week or next week or upper week. We just don't know. But let's see if in case price will actually give us one more bullish move, one more last movement upward to a level of 1.08 before we start getting that drop. However, this weekly time frame, price is still trading above this 10 period moving average. So we should still kind of like still speculate it as a bullish move. Now let's see what this daily time frame is saying. So we can see price is giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? You can see it was once trading above the 10 period simple moving average. So eventually price got to this highs, right? Price drop, price went up, failed to break this previous highs. You can see the price failed to break this previous highs, and our price has made another lows, and this you see a bullish move. Could this be a pullback? We don't know. There's every possibility that price can give us a bullish move this week to take out this highs. But if in case price does not, maybe price can serve as a double top before it starts dropping. Like I said, it's either we start having this bearish move this week, right? If we don't have it this week, then we expect this price to actually break this previous highs and get to a level of 1.08 before it starts dropping. And if in case price we find a rejection here, then we should continue to get that drop on Euro USD. So anyhow, once market plays out, we'll watch out for it and we'll trade with it. Now, when you take a look at the 4-hour time frame, so there are a couple of levels where price has been reacting to. So we see that I talked about price actually dropping to hit these lows, right? which is a level of 1.04. We talked about it, and price actually got to that level. Reason why I was watching out for this level was that we saw a reaction here, and there was a reaction here, and again a reaction was played out here, and now we expect price to actually drop to the same level. So price actually came to that level. So I never even expected this price to actually push up. And it just played out right. So now that this price has come to this level, right, on the 4-hour time frame, now let's see if there will be a rejection at this level, right? You can see on this 4-hour time frame, price is quite ranging within this level. Price is ranging within this level, resistance and support. Let's see if in case if there will be a bearish move this week, then we should actually see it push up a little bit, tap this resistance, find a rejection at the resistance level and drop. So anyhow, how price will play out, during the day, I'm going to keep updating you. So make sure you subscribe, like, share.